Lawson channel. I'm Theresa.
I'm Mike.
And we're millennials and we're making it. And we're in our car. On her channel, we discuss all things that meet within the intersection of millennial marriage and special needs parenting.
We want to create a community that's both inclusive and encouraging.
This is a late night date night.
During the day.
Yes, for during the day. I'm taking my glasses off. Or can I leave them on?
That's
is it fine? I think it's okay. We are eating at
The Golden Chick.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Why was I going to say Chicken Shack? Is that a place?
Yes, that's not. Yeah, that is a place.
We've eaten here before. But first, before we get started on what we're going to talk about, why is your arm right there?
So I can make sure I'm in. I had to make sure I'm in the shot.
Oh. Do we need to zoom in?
No, probably zoom out a little bit.
Why don't you lean over? Okay.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. But you don't have to do it with your arm.
Yeah, that's more comfortable.
Okay.
You want to put my elbow on the food?
No, I was trying to show them. They have these. Oh gosh, that's a lot of hot sauce. Cholula fingers. Here, let me get them in the camera. Or on the car. Look at that. It's so bright and delicious. It looks like it's sent from the Lord.
I just got regular chicken fingers.
I'm not eating these. I just wanted to taste them because it just seemed like something that would be so delicious.
I'm going to finish them.
I actually got a chicken salad sandwich to eat.
So, what are we going to talk about today, Sister Lawson?
Today we're going to talk about having a spouse with chronic medical conditions.
You just came up with that?
Huh?
You just came up with that?
Nope.
That's a good one.
Woo! I didn't think it was. Oh! Yeah, I can't eat no more of this, but this bite right here. Here, you taste it. It's good, though.
I'm going to taste it later. I ain't finna eat it right now, but even though that guy right now. Just close it up. Give me that bread, though. No, you ain't going to eat it.
So,
put it back in the bag.
I have been diagnosed with 2 chronic conditions in the past year.
I know you're going to be diagnosed with some heat. Turn this car back on.
It's going to be noisy.
Just turn it down.
I've dealt with anxiety and depression since I was probably a teenager. But this past year, I was diagnosed with Interstitial Cystitis. And just a few weeks ago, Interstitial cystitis is a chronic inflammatory condition of the bladder. And then it's in the past few weeks after, really, I've been dealing with some of these symptoms for a couple of years, but they've just gotten worse in these past few months. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And that is a chronic condition that causes inflamed joints, nerve pain, muscle pain, stomach distress, and the biggest symptom that I have is chronic fatigue. I am always super tired, and it makes it worse. It's exacerbated by activity, like even normal activity, just like doing a workout. Or what did I do? The Couch to 5K, that app thing. That I'm gonna help you, babe, because you don't want to stay in the shop.
That's going to dig in this box.
Huh?
That's going to dig in this box.
There we go. That's better. Even that, I was in the bed for 2 or 3 days. So today I want to talk about how all of the things that are affecting me are affecting my sweet husband, who has been nothing but a help this past year. So, when did you first think, okay, something might be wrong with my life?
I've been thinking that. Because you was always hurting or tired or something like that, and I was just like, this can't be normal. And I would have been encouraging you to go to the doctor.
You would say that. I thought you were just joking. You always hurt and go to the doctor.
Yeah, you always had something wrong. Either you had a headache, this hurt, that hurt. I've been told you need to get checked out.
I have a headache right now. I have a headache every day. Really, is it bad enough to where I need to take some medication, but I have a headache every day. What do you think when the doctor first diagnosed me with interstitial cystitis?
Well, my first thought was what I always do, pray. You know, I believe God's still doing miracles.
And you're going to have to speak up too, because
I believe God is still doing miracles. My first idea was to pray.
your voice is more bassy and the mic's going to be picking you up.
I
And then
know.
we got the car running. So if you want me to keep the car running, you're going to have to speak up. That's all I was saying.
So yeah, that was my first instinct was to pray. You know, I pray about everything when I find out something like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I pray for my family health anyway, you know, but that was just the first thing that, you know, that was my go-to. You know what I'm saying?
I remember in the beginning, you kept asking me, like, this is chronic. The interstitial cystitis is episodic, which means it flares up and it's worse. Sometimes, like, I was like, oh, I can only eat a piece of that chicken. I really can't eat any more of that chicken, as good as it is, because I can't eat a whole lot of spicy food, right? There are certain things I can't eat. So I shouldn't have got it, but I wanted to taste it. Fibromyalgia may eventually go away one day. The interstitial cystitis may not. It may be something that I deal with for the rest of my life.
But we're going to trust and believe it do.
And that. So I'm totally with you, right? But like, have you really wrapped your mind around the nature of these conditions being chronic?
Yeah. But my hope is higher than that.
Fair enough.
You know. But I've seen people heal from cancer. I mean, sky's the limit on what God can do, you know?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can't do.
Question. How do you feel? I always wonder how you were feeling dealing with all of this.
For one, I'm not about to lay down, you know what I'm saying? Just, or, you know, be around the house sobbing and, oh, woe is me or nothing like that. I mean, either you're going to get down or lay down. So I'm going to get down. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, do what I need to do to help, be supportive. You know what I mean? Just look at it, you know, look at the positive, man. Just step up and do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? To be a help and not a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm remaining hopeful. You know, I believe the Lord's going to touch and heal. So I'm running with that. I ain't finna have no doubt.
What makes you frustrated or discouraged?
I don't try to put that in my mind. I'm just being, you know, that probably ain't the answer you want.
No.
I'm just, I don't try to put that in my mind, you know.
But do you ever get frustrated or discouraged?
I mean, yeah, but then I think from the aspect.
Okay, so yeah. So what makes you that way?
I mean, sometimes we can't do the things that, you know, we used to do. Or we can't eat some of the same things we used to eat. But,
Sure.
you know, I try to look at it like, you know, I feel like me being frustrated and irritated is selfish, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the one that's going through the condition you are. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to look at it from your aspect.
What do you want from me during this season? What do you need from me?
Number one, to take care of yourself. Number two, do the best you can. And number three, just, you know, try your best to put in the effort. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been doing.
Do you feel like I'm taking care of myself?
Yes and no. I feel like you can, you know, there's always room for improvement. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how can I improve?
Like I said, I try to look at it from your standpoint, and I try to put myself in your shoes. Me, and I'm not saying you're not, but me, I guess, you know, I got that dog in me. I'm finna fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna let, and I'm not saying you doing it. I'm not finna let fatigue hold me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's too much. It's too much to, you know, I could be doing. You know what I'm saying? And
But here's the thing. What can I do if doing things makes it worse?
I mean, I'm not.
And so, like, and that's
why
something I
say,
talked today with my counselor about, because I have to manage my expectations. I'm a real type A personality. I have a to-do list a mile long, and I'm gonna do it. All of them. Even if it's unrealistic, because I put it on the list, I'm going to do it. And what has been happening here recently, my husband eats bread like nothing else. Have you eaten all those rolls?
this is the first one.
And what I've had to do is basically pace myself. I can't do what I used to do. I probably shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. My wife's so tired now. But you didn't have to agree so loud.
No, I ain't agreeing with you. I ain't agreeing with you. I'm just listening. I'm just saying.
But I can't wake up, hit the ground running, and do it all day. I have to plan out my week and balance out the thing so that I'm not overworking myself. Because the flip side of overworking myself is not me just being tired and going to bed. What you doing? I thought you were funny. Get into the phone cake. It's not me just being tired and going to bed and waking up and doing it again tomorrow. It's me being tired, going to bed, and me physically not being able to get out of the bed for a couple of days. And so though I did all the things I wanted to do that day, I have now left my husband to do absolutely everything that I was supposed to do for the next 3 days. And there have been days, thankfully, normally it gets bad on the weekend, but because I like start off good, pacing myself, and then Thursday and Friday I'm like, do all the things, so I don't have to do anything on the weekend. And so there have been some weekends when I've just had to give Macy the tablet and we just lay in the bed because Mama physically cannot get up. And then when her tablet dies, I give her my phone because I still can't get up, you know? And so the goal, because this is a marathon, this is not a race. 100 meter dash. This is a marathon. And so the goal is to pace myself so I can finish, so I can get all the things that I need to get done. So I was trying to, like, I have to lose weight. Yeah, and don't say nothing in the comments about me eating that chicken shack. I'm eating these fries.
Shack.
Where do we eat at?
Golden Chick.
Golden Chick. Okay. But this is one meal. Not how I eat every day. But and I have lost weight. But I can't do it the way I did before. I can't do HIIT workouts 5 days a week and yoga on the weekend. I can't I've been doing intermittent fasting because it's been helpful in managing the symptoms of the fibromyalgia. It's easier for me to get up in the morning when I have a shorter eating window. I don't know the science behind it, but I feel better when I intermittent fast. But like, I can't overdo it with that. I can't do a 20-hour intermittent fast because if I go that long without eating, my body is just like, you know what, how about you lay down for 2 days? So I have to do slow and steady wins the race. I have to do moderate intermittent fasting. My exercise is walking, and sometimes around our neighborhood is like a mile, 1.4 miles, and sometimes I have to take a break walking around the neighborhood. Like I have to stop and stretch because my body hurts. Like, it's ridiculous when I can technically still jog a mile. I can technically still do a HIIT workout. But if I do those things, especially repeatedly, like, I will literally be laid up in the bed and can't do nothing. Right? I've been talking for like 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. You're all right.
And so I get your frustration of, if we just did a little bit more, maybe you would feel better faster, right? But
I'm saying what I'm saying.
what are you saying, baby?
I'm just saying, I try to. All I'm trying to say is I just put myself in your shoes and I try to understand more than, I don't try to be frustrated. I can be frustrated, I ain't gonna fix the problem.
I get frustrated. I get very frustrated when I go to wash dishes. And like halfway through, I need to sit down. Like, I'm washing dishes. Like, what is the problem? Yeah. That is why sometimes I look at the sink of dishes and I'm like, nah, I don't need that frustration today. Because it's not so much like I can manage the physical pain and the physical fatigue. I can manage it. But the way I manage it is counter to my general nature. And so it's very frustrating. All right. I have to be easygoing and laid back, and I'm not. I'm very type A, very hyper management organized. Like I look at my to-do list and I'm like, I can actually do that today. I can literally, the things I need to do, I can literally do today. But if I did them all today, I would be exhausted and I wouldn't be able to do anything for the next 2 or 3 days. And then all the things that I was supposed to be doing for the next 2 or 3 days would be waiting for me when I got up. Do you have any questions about fibromyalgia or interstitial cystitis?
No, because you told me about it already.
You don't have any questions? Right now. You got crumsies.
I just try to, like I said, I'm just trying to be understanding and supportive. That's all. That's my main goal. I'm just praying, like I say, keep praying and praying that it'll go away. And then I look at it like, man, God forbid, but something come on me, man. I hopefully, it's the same, same there. If it's the shoe on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? So
you already know.
Just try to be understanding. That's it.
So how are we doing working together as a team?
We're doing good. We're doing pretty good.
You know what I thought about the other day?
What?
This is your good one. Don't be mad, but I thought of this the other day. I don't know what I was watching. But in nearly 10 years of marriage, I have never, not once, had to clean up pee off the toilet seat or off the floor. And apparently that's a big problem in some marriages.
I cleaned it up myself.
I don't know nothing about that. And thanks to my dad and my brother, I have never in my life seen pee on the toilet seat.
No, because if something like that do happen, I got the common sense to clean it up.
I know, but like apparently that's the thing. Like when we be like, these men can't aim. I didn't know. But I am so thankful. I don't know what I'd do if I had to come and tell you to clean up your pee off the toilet seat. I'd be too outdone.
Nope, you ain't got to worry about that. I handle that myself. What's the bad?
I want you to be nicer to Macy.
I am nicer to Macy.
Okay, let me be more specific. I want you to give Macy a little more grace first thing in the morning when she's getting ready for school. As soon as we get home, when we walk in the door, and at bedtime. I think those times Macy can be very frustrating because she is not about any of those things. Like she has her own agenda when she wakes up in the morning. She just wants to get into bed and cuddle with us. She does not want to get ready for school. When she's time to go to bed, I still haven't finished my food and you've eaten. Like when it's time to go to bed, she is stalling. She wants to hang out with us some more. And when she gets home, she doesn't want to put up her stuff or sit down and eat dinner. She just wants to hang out. And so give her a little grace because I am flattered that the kid likes us so much that she wants to hang out with us. And it kind of hurts her feelings because that is not reciprocated. And it's not because you're being mean. That was not nice. It is because we have our own agenda. We're trying to get her to do stuff. Like we got to get out the door. But like, just be mindful that the reason that she is giving you such a difficult time is because really all she wants to do is hang out with her dada. Okay? Because the look she be giving you like, man, daddy, quit. I just want to play. Like, oh, poor kid. Okay, I guess it's my turn. Go ahead.
Like I said, good. You trying to take care of yourself and do what you got to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to lose weight, and I commend that.
And I have lost weight.
Yeah.
And I have felt better in the morning, too.
Bad. I ain't gonna say I don't have nothing, but...
You can still tell me bad things even though I have a chronic illness.
everything I tell you is not to. I'm not trying to be mean or trying to be a jerk. Like,
Are you telling me to be more receptive of?
Because I have to. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
I get mad about some stuff too. You tell me, but in the end, I think about it like, that's something you see that I don't see. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've called you a jerk like 4 times this week.
I know you have.
You be frustrating me, man. I'm sorry.
I'm not trying to frustrate you. I'm trying to help you.
I'm sorry.
I got to live with you too.
Love you.
I love you too. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Follow us on our social medias. On Facebook, we are Team Lawson.
Instagram
Team Lawson 225. Go ahead. I'll let you.
What was I about to say? Oh, if you have any topic suggestions or anything you'd like to see us make a video on, you can email us at teamlawson225@gmail.com. The camera's over there. Or you can...
I had trouble looking at that.
I know. Or you can call us at our Google number, 504-252-0531. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
God bless you.